Hey, what's going on the YouTube? This is SCL0320. I'm back, actually, believe it or not, for a brand new movie review. Over the weekend, I was able to actually look at a brand new movie. I was debating. It was up in the air between No Good Deeds with Idris Elba, which I really love him as an actor, and Tom Hardy's The Drop. Believe it or not, what I picked was The Drop, starring Tom Hardy. It wasn't anything about No Good Deeds. I just felt that the trailers didn't convince me or convey to me that there was something of substance that was going to be a good outcome for this. Not just from the story standpoint, but just like the actors being fleshed out to their full potential, which I know that he's going to probably do an amazing job as far as the performance, but as far as the story is concerned, I'm not really sure. And I see there's been mixed reviews with it, but this movie, The Drop, it was a very intriguing story, and it brought me to the edge of my seats. By the end of the movie, I did not know where it was going to go. But I'll go ahead and give y'all a quick synopsis, and then I'll go into my 3 stages about my thoughts on this movie. So, Bob Saginowski finds himself at the center of a robbery gone awry and intertwined in an investigation that digs deep into the neighborhood's past, where friends, family, foes work together to make a living no matter the cost. So the director for this one is Michael R. Ruscombe. I believe he's done a couple other films that I've seen before. I know I've seen Bullhead before, but I haven't seen too many of the other ones. I think Carlo was one in 2004, but I never did look at it. But it's a unique style for this one. So off the gate, the cinematography for this, it was fleshed out very well. Like when you are looking at this, like you're seeing imagery of like old kind of mobster feeling kind of feel, but this is a modern day feel for it. Like you know that every character up here has an angle, and they're captured a certain kind of way, but specifically Tom Hardy's character, when the camera is on him and focused on him, there's tension that's in the air. And when you actually are listening to the score and the music behind what's really kind of going on, you kind of felt like this eerie kind of presence of like danger most of the time. And I mean, it was just really shot really well. It fleshed out the city very well. I forget the location that they were actually shooting this at. It was actually in New York. The accents were done really well by Tom Hardy. And I thought that in the beginning of the movie, when it first opened up, you kind of see something that isn't real as far as just the setting and the bar in and of itself. Like you can tell like these people have different issues, because it starts off with just some people hanging out at the bar looking at the game, enjoying themselves, and then 2 bar owners that are kind of just watching the area, but you can tell that there's something else going on, and you are seeing like the drops actually going on, where people are going and bringing stuff underneath the covers and hiding it here and then dropping it in there. And it's really interesting how it actually goes through and how precise it is. I'm not sure how accurate it is, but I'm pretty sure there are drop boxes in certain locations such as Chicago, New York area, even probably California. But I thought that the imagery behind how they wanted to portray just, I guess, the element of being in the bar and the grittiness of what's going on, it was really done really well. So I guess I'll give the cinematography side of it probably like an 8 out of 10. I really enjoyed just the look and the feel of it. As far as the music and the score, it wasn't too much music at all. I did find that the subtle moments where it was really quiet and then it was really tense had me feeling like levels of anxiety. I was like, what is about to happen, you know? But I think that all surrounds the actors. The actors for this one did such an amazing job portraying their roles, and it was only really 3 real main actors in it. Of course, Tom Hardy is one of the main actors. He plays the character Bob. Bob is the character that is, he has an older cousin. His name is Marv, played by James Gandofini. Of course, James Gandofini, he played in so many different things, and he was a star of Sopranos, and God rest his soul, he died earlier last year. And he just, his character is the older brother kind of feeling character, but you can tell like he's got so much darkness around him that is shown on the outside, like in the way that he talks to people, the way he articulates his words, the way he's on edge most of the time. That you can tell on the outside he got a tough exterior, but he's got like a soft inside, like he really does care. And then you got Tom Hardy's character, who's fleshed out in a way that he's just such a nice guy. He's so civil, he's chillax, he tries to do the basic thing. He gets introduced to this nice little dog that's gotten beat up and rambled up. He picks him up out of the trash can and he tries to take care of this dog, and he's just so in love with the dog and trying to like take care of the bar and take care of everybody and be nice, that you're like, there's something up with this. Why would this man be the keeper or protector of like the bar box, you know, and the keeper of all the money that flows in? I was like he played this role to a T. By the end of the movie, you understand like, well, anything that you're wondering where these characters could be or how they are or that they have a hidden agenda, you're gonna find out by the end of it. And his character by far surprised me more than anything. Like it was just flushed out so well. But I mean, even James with his character Marv, like he's just grimy and he does such an amazing job at it. The eloquence of the acting performance and even the accent, he just excels in it. And it's like he was kind of born for the kind of role like this. I mean, these kind of movies in and of themselves, he's born for those kind of movies. He was anyway. Another character who plays the character of Nadia. Nadia is one of the characters that meets up with Bob and tries to help him out with the dog, because the dog, of course, I said, was hurt, and she tries to help mend it with him. But you find out she's got some stuff going on, and characters that she's been introduced to and been talking to, and it's not a good situation really for anybody. This character is played by Noomi Rapace. She actually is played in so many different movies. I think the last one she was in was what was that movie? One about alien. Oh yeah, Prometheus. But the girl in Dragon Tattoo, she played in Sherlock Holmes 2. She's an amazing actress. Prometheus 2 is about to come out, I believe, in 2016. But the way that she plays the role of Naomi in this one, it's really, well, not Naomi, but Nadia in this one is really interesting, because it's not a love interest for Tom Hardy's character. It's more so along the lines of she has problems just like him. And I think Dead Man Down showed like her capacity of being able to play like that edgy kind of character that's got character flaws physically, but at the same time she's got a real heart and soul that when she's brought together with this other person that's so, I guess, deformed on the inside, that it comes out in such a good way, you know, in the long term. And they really explore that towards the latter end of the movie. The movie does a good job of having these actors be paced out very well. Another surprise person was Matthias. He plays a character called Eric Deeds. And Matthias, I've never seen him before. I've never seen him act in anything before, and I think that if he plays his cards right, he could do really good. He plays a really edgy character, and you don't know what his agendas are, but you know he is a creepy character. And the way that he goes and moves in and through different things, like you don't know how seriously dangerous or mentally disturbed he really is. John Ortiz plays another character. He's a detective in the story. I'm not even going to spoil anything about his character, but he plays the cop like he really should. I mean, he does a good job with what he's given. But yeah, I mean, I thought the acting, especially from Tom Hardy, especially from James Gandofini and Noomi Rapace, I thought was really well done. So I'd give the acting on this one probably like an 8.5 or a 9 out of 10. The story, though, I think if the story hadn't been fleshed out the way it was, I think this is based off of a novel, if I'm not mistaken. The novel, I think, was based on, what is the name of the novel? I think it's the Animal Rescue? I think that's the name of it. Written by Dennis Lehane, and Dennis Lehane actually did the screenplay for it. So I think that's why it fleshes out so well, almost kind of like feeling like a book just kind of unraveling right in front of you. So it was done really well. The story, though, The pacing for it in the beginning was really slow, but I guess it was a good build-up because, like I said, I felt levels of anxiety. I didn't know really what was going to happen to these characters, and at the same time, I didn't know how they were going to make it out of certain situations, you know. And it's interesting to see, like, everybody has their own agenda, you know. They've got to play, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, they have their own perspective of how they want their life to go, and then they want to see how they can excel in it. And it all goes full circle in just a destructive kind of sense by the end of the turnaround of this movie. And I mean, definitely it's rated R for a reason. There's not a lot of gore, there's not a lot of blood and violence like you think it would be in such mafia movies like this, but it's very dark. I mean, there are times where people are getting killed, people are getting tortured, things are happening that you don't expect. And so definitely this is not a movie that you would take your kids to go see. I will say, there was no nudity, there wasn't anything like really sensual or really bad in that degree, even though it felt like it could have been. But yeah, I guess that's a spoiler in and of itself. I shouldn't have said anything because you're better left not knowing what's going to happen. So I guess I really enjoyed the story. I mean, I wish that they would continue to see where it goes with some other characters that I can't say right now. But yeah, definitely go and check it out. I mean, it's worth checking out. I think I'll give the story probably maybe a 7.5 out of 10. It wasn't perfect, but I really enjoyed it. I guess it deserves an 8. It deserves an 8. I guess this movie in and of itself, I would give like a full solid 8. 8 out of 10. And I mean, I'll definitely maybe go see it again. If I look at it again, I might be able to pick up some things I didn't see before, and I might appreciate it even more. Maybe I can push it to like a 9. Definitely the acting in and of itself, it would be deserving of a 9 right there. But yeah, definitely go check this out. I mean, Tom Hardy, his birthday today. And definitely happy birthday, dude. Like, you're amazing. Like, I can't wait for Mad Max. I can't wait to see where you're gonna go as far as your acting career, but he does such a good job in this one that, I mean, it's no wonder that like movies like Lawless, Bronson, the character Bane in Dark Knight Rises, I mean, even Star Trek Nemesis, I remember he played basically the clone of Jean-Luc Picard, and he's just an amazing actor. And him and like Benedict Cumberbatch, they just are in a league of their own, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, definitely go and check that out. If you enjoyed this review, please leave a like below. Joe, he has been working a lot. I know y'all haven't seen Joe in a while. Hopefully I'm gonna try to get him up here to do a review or talk about something with me. But yeah, the dude's on the grind. He's getting that money, and I can't fault him for that. And I'm working every day. I just got a 9 to 5, so I have weekends off, so I can do a little bit more. But yeah, definitely go and check out his channel when you can. Joe Johnson 030. He's got some more stuff that he's gonna be adding up pretty soon. And yeah, I'm gonna actually put a little bit more stuff up tonight, possibly. Who knows? Anyway, go comment at the bottom if you have any questions or anything you want to talk about specifically to this movie or even the book. And yeah, I'm gone. Deuces, everybody. SEL 0320 signing out. Peace.